So this story is about one of the most important things that I think that you can do in order to get a better effect in your stories. Of all the things that I can teach you, I think emotion, adding emotion to your stories is the most powerful thing that's going to turn heads of your audience, judges, prospective people that are going through the work that you do someday down the line to see what kind of a communicator that you are, what kind of a storyteller that you are. The purpose of this video is not really to talk about the techniques for bringing out that emotion. It's more about where to go to find the emotion. I think many times it's a very basic thing to think about, but is frequently overlooked. So by following this quick video, I hope that you'll be able to think about those things as you're going out to do those stories for the broadcast, yearbook, and newspaper class. Little guilty pleasure from last year, one of my favorite songs has a line that goes, if you want to find a four-leaf clover, you're going to have to get a little dirt on your hands. And if you want to find a head to fit your shoulder, you're going to have to go to the dance. So it's no surprise, not rocket science, that if you want to find the best emotion, you're going to have to actually go to the events where the action is. When you look at these pictures here, you can just see the pure joy and excitement on the faces of the people who are participating. If you want to get that in your story, you better wind up on the same scene as where this action is happening. But even if you wind up in the right place at the right time, sometimes you don't see the action when it's right in front of your face. Many times people will take pictures of people running around the track or doing the mundane things of the activities where they're participating. But really, some of the key moments to look at are the celebrations, either before the event when everyone's eagerly anticipating the action to come, or after the event is over, after that race has happened, the 100-yard dash is finished, and all of the teammates come out rushing onto the track to congratulate the state championship runner. Look for that action before and after the events. Look for the celebrations. Another thing to remember is that emotion is not always joy. Sometimes there are down moments or moments of tenseness. Keep your eyes peeled for moments of questioning the mystery, coping with the loss, enduring the struggles, struggling for strength, recovering from setbacks, driving on through the rain and the wind, and giving in to that primal drive. This next point is also very basic, but it can't be stressed enough. If you want to find vibrant stories, emotion-filled stories, then find vibrant people and emotion-filled people. Just looking at these pictures from the yearbook back in 2008, I can just remember these kids. I knew them, and they were always good for great stories because they were always filled with joy and enthusiasm. The stories that we did with them in them were always good because they always gave us what they had in their heart. There's a song by a band called Death Cab for Cutie that was popular back in 2008, and the opening lyrics to this go, "The Atlantic was born today, and I'll tell you how. The clouds above opened up and let it out." The song was a favorite of mine as well as of Honor Heindel, and I'm going to pick on her to make a point. Passion-filled stories, emotion-filled stories come from reporters who have a zest for what they're doing. If the window that the reporters bring to every assignment that they get is one of just trying to dot the I's and cross the T's, then that's what your audience is going to see. Honor covered many different stories over the years that I had her in journalism classes, in the yearbook, in the newspaper. Sometimes the stories that she covered were very painful. Stories on verbal harassment, a story on a teacher recovering from the loss of a parent, stories on eating disorders, stories on global violations of human rights. But on the flip side, when you see the smile, the somewhat awkward smile that she would bring to every photo assignment, even every story that she would do, just to put her subjects at ease, every time you see those smiles back on the subjects, it's a reflection of what she brought to every assignment. And that is the kind of emotion that you need to bring in order to get good results. If you look at this as a class to get a grade, then what you're going to get back is a string of quotes or a straight on from the standard angle photo or the basic broadcast story that only covers the bases: who, what, when, where, why, and how. But if you want to push that limit further, you've got to bring that passion, just like Honor Heindel did. You've got to try to make that Atlantic be born every day that you come out and get a new assignment. So there you have it. A little rundown of some basic things that will help you to get more emotions out of your stories. And if you go to the action, if you pay attention to the anticipations and celebrations, remember that sometimes emotion isn't always focused on joy. There are other emotions that you want to bring out in some of your stories. And the best things that you can do is to find vibrant people and to make sure that you bring a vibrant personality to every assignment that you get. When you do that, you'll be sure to get good results that will turn heads and attract more readers and watchers. Good luck.